I have this flyer. It's not finished yet. However, I do want to show you that I can add ink coverage. So we talked about ink, we talked about the bleeds. I do want to add a bit of ink or fill in my object that goes behind this text. So, but I do want to show you that I don't want it to be just a rectangle behind this text. I want to give a bit of a curve on the top portion of the rectangle that I'm going to draw. So just like you would in Illustrator, I would take my ellipse tool, drop down menu, and I'm going to click on the rectangle tool. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to press W to see this is where my bleed line, I want it to go and touch the bleed lines, right? And I'm just going to create it somewhere down here. So I don't want this block of color to go all the way to the bottom because I do want to leave a white portion at the bottom. And this is just design wise. This is just what I had in mind. So here is a block. Okay. Next, I do not want this pink. I think it's too harsh. So I'm going to choose this other pink that I have created in my swatch panel, softer. But now I want to put this block of color to the back behind. So I'm going to remove, I can see right here, there's a stroke, a black stroke. So make sure you check that. There's no need for a stroke and it's way too harsh black on this flyer. So I'm going to click none. Once I have done that, I'm going to right click and I'm going to arrange and send to back. Okay, next thing I want to do is now that I have done that, I might want to drag this down slightly more. Okay, I just want to show you that you have other options. So I do want to give it a bit of a curve up here. But to do that, remember that when you click on the white direct selection tool, you can click on the anchor points and you can manipulate the anchor points, correct? The same way as an Illustrator, I can click on the anchor points and manipulate them by clicking and dragging them to create whatever I want to create. However, I don't want a straight line. So in order to do this, I need to add an anchor point. Okay, so I need to add an anchor point and then manipulate that with another tool that I'm going to show you. So in order to do that, where the pen tool is, if I click on the drop-down menu, there is Add Anchor Point tool. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to add an anchor point somewhere around here, midpoint almost. Once I've done that, I need to go back into this menu and click on Convert Direction Point tool. Once I've done that, I'm going to click on that anchor point with that tool, click and then drag, and I can create a nice curve. So I can adjust this way, which I think I will, like that. And you can click on the handles and kind of fix it. And that's all I would have to do there. So if I press W, here's what it's looking like now. And then the text, of course, I'm going to select it because black is way too harsh. So I'm going to change the text. So in my swatches panel, make sure you're selected on your text boxes and then make sure you're clicked on the T to change the color. Then I choose, it says paper, that's the white. And that is it.